let's acknowledge Miss Tess Gubi of Star Magic, who will be helping us facilitate the Q&A with our media friends. All right? So yun, let's get the ball rolling. So my first question for Piolo is, Piolo, was there a particular incident that made you realize the importance of being healthy?
Ang bilis naman. Pwede ba bumati muna? Hello everyone! Hindi na ako sa game show host today. Ano naman tayo? Sun Life Ambassador. Was there ever a moment that I got scared? Felt scared? Especially if you're active, I guess. There were times I got into some accidents when I was particularly riding in Baguio one time. And parang first thing in mind is, sandali, may insurance ba ako? Meron ba akong coverage? So it always happens, you know, and there are moments in life, not just you, but also part of your family. So there have been a lot of moments.
Pero feeling ko okay naman, since knowing that you're very well protected. Is there peace of mind for you when those situations came?
Definitely. I started out getting policies or insurances early on in my career. As soon as I started in this business, kumukuha talaga ako ng policy, so I'm better protected and have coverage.
How does it feel to have Donnie Pangilinan now joined as one of our newest Sun Life ambassadors? Being that he is a perfect example of someone from the youth, diba? So,
just like what I said kanina, I started buying policies as soon as I started working. So as early as, you know, in your early 20s, as soon as you start working, actually, it's important for us to set aside a certain part of your income for your, not just for your future, but for your health. So I'm really excited as to what we're gonna do with Donnie, especially with our on-ground events, starting off with the Cycle PH. And you know, he's an ambassador, and it's a good reminder for us to not think about waiting to get old to start planning for our future, but as early as in your 20s, as soon as you start working, or if you can, you know, ask your parents to set aside a budget for you so that you're all protected, not just, you know, yourself, but also the whole family. So you start at an age, just like what Miss Carla said. So I'm happy that Donnie is part of our family now.
All right. Any other questions from our friends from the media?
Who will ask this? John Bueno of Kumagawa.com. Hi, John.
We saw you do a game show today. Is that something in your plans in the future? Do like a game show platform, some sort?
I guess I had my training with ABS-CBN with pinch hit once in a while for some shows before, and there had been some offers. But I want to stick to what I know better, which is, I guess, film acting or TV. Should come a time now, you know, there's a good offer or good material to go away, and I enjoy doing it. I guess it's just you know, wearing a different hat, but it's a good practice. It's a good exercise for me as well.
And you're back to production as well.
Yes.
How's that going for you?
We just posted our recent film, Walang Kapares. It's gonna premiere on Prime Amazon on March 23, if I'm not mistaken. And we have a couple of films on our slate, so it's been busy. Tomorrow we have another meeting to plan for the next quarter, because we already have some films lined up, and I'm also doing another film which I will be resuming the shoot by next week. So dire-diretso, aside from acting, I'm also producing in some of my films, and also the films that Spring Films and Cornerstone are producing.
That's awesome. And going back to, of course, Sun Life, have you already had like a critical sort of illness, and how has your insurance helped you?
I'm thankful to the Lord. Wala pa naman. You know, at 46, I'm still active. You know, I'm happy with the Sun Fit and Well insurance, and I get myself covered every year. I will always get a new policy, and yeah, being with Sun Life almost half my life, I think I'm pretty covered.
No, but I'm sure a lot of ladies would ask, is there gonna be like a second coming of Inigo anytime soon?
Huwag naman natin pangunahan. Baka pag dumating mas maganda, mas surprise, di ba? Para ako rin mas surprise. Wala pa naman on the horizon.
Okay.
All right, next up, may we call on Pink Siazon of pep.ph.
Good afternoon. For Piolo. Hi, Piolo.
Hi.
You mentioned earlier that you really set aside your earnings for insurances. How do you divide? Like, can you give us an idea how you divide your earnings for, let's say, how much of your earnings goes to rewards for yourself, for your family, and for saving?
Malalaman yung sikreto ko. I don't necessarily quantify or put a percentage to my spendings. What I do is whatever I earn, I just put it in the bank primarily, and then from there I set aside 10% for my tithe, and then the rest goes to savings, because I try as much as possible not to spend as much on things that are just the material things, or let's say mga luho. I reward myself with an insurance. I reward myself with getting a time deposit. I reward myself with getting new policies. But from time to time, I also reward myself with trips, with my family. And I don't I don't spend on things na sayang lang. So I try not to spend my money and just put it in the bank, invest, get protection from insurances, and just let the money work for you. Hindi ako yung tipo na nag-splurge. And I always make sure that I'm protected. That's why I don't spend beyond my means. I don't spend on things that are just really unimportant. And I guess it's a big factor that you don't change your lifestyle just because you earn more. It's important for us to know and give importance to our future. And of course, not just para sa sarili natin, but also our families. Ganon. So you gotta be smart. You gotta be smart with your money. You gotta be smart with your savings, your earnings, and it's important to take control of that. And there should be self-love. You should learn how to value your health, yourself, and your life, and your mind, and knowing that these are all just temporal things, and what's important is your present and your future, and not to the most practical things, not to spend it on things that will just pass, and also take care of yourself by just like what we've been talking about, living healthy, eating right, and having a balanced life.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very good insight, Piolo. Thank you for that. We'll use that for a campaign.
I guess to put it in layman's terms, kasi I was just talking to Sir Don about it. For us to be able to enjoy our health better, or for us to be able to enjoy our wealth, we should have better health. Diba? Mahirap naman may wealth ka nga tapos hindi ka naman healthy. So it comes in hand. It comes hand in hand.